Hey, YouTubers and friends, how y'all doing tonight? I see we got a lot of our regulars in the house. Well, the guests I was gonna have couldn't make it, time zones and other stuff. But we have a great friend with us. Uh, and you'll just have to find out who it is if you didn't already look at the descriptions. Ha ha! So don't go away, we'll be right back.
Welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday Night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday Night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday Night Hangout Live. With your hosts, Ed Marvin, Toledo and Jess, and Dano. Tuesday Night Hangout Live is a Flash in Your Pan production.
All right, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. I see we have a lot of our regulars in the house. I saw something X'd on my dashboard and I'm like, oh, I'm not, my mic's not muted, is it? But it ain't. How y'all doing? Everybody hears you. Thanks, Dano. How you doing, Jesse, Dano?
I'm doing good, but I hear an echo.
Uh-oh, Jesse's got an echo. I don't have one.
I don't have one either. Sorry, buddy, it's on your end. Echo.
I got it. It was on my end. I thought I didn't mute my YouTube speaker.
Ah, that would do it, buddy. That would do it.
Yep.
I see we have, the real fire demon. He was in the live stream I was at earlier.
The real fire demon one. Hey,
yeah,
he's new here.
Yeah, he was over at Reezer's Treasure Emporium.
I see Wayne Peterson's in, Mr. Nugget Brain himself.
Wolfie and Tazzy's Adventure.
Oh, Tazzy. Hi, Tazzy.
Spike Littlejohn's in the house. Randy Hunt.
And the one and only greatest monitor on the internet.
Ever. Here
Mr.
and at Prospectors Radio. Yeah.
The Internet Police.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Eric.
my buddy Patrick Moore just showed up. Hey, Patrick.
Did he? There he is. Hey, I ain't talked to him in a couple of days. I feel out of place. Usually we talk about every other day.
There's Chris from Dire Gold Prospecting.
Yeah, there's Chris.
Yeah. I used his old blue bowl Saturday. Well, I guess it wasn't Saturday, Dano. It was Sunday. Cleaning out some of the culvert dirt.
Yeah, me and Ed was hiding in the culvert.
Yeah, while it was raining. Jesse's out there shoveling away in the rain, and we were hiding in the culvert. But Tim and Sarah and Jet were also playing in the rain a little.
That little boy's grown up. Wow.
Like
that's the first time I've seen him in a couple years.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, that's right. You weren't down at Bill's last year with us.
No,
you missed that out.
Yep. Hey, Richard Cooley.
Oh, yeah, Rich is here.
One of the celebrities of Prospectors Radio's in the house. You're welcome, Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie had a live stream last night. He was testing his OBS, so stopped in there for a minute.
Our favorite Texas gold miner, John Wolf, is in the house. Hey, John.
That's right. The driveway miner.
So Patrick Moore goes, "Hi everyone. We drivers, so can only listen. So how are you not only listening now? You're typing."
Somebody's texting and driving more or less.
Oh, come on, Patrick. We care more about your safety than you chatting in chat.
Just pull over to the next gas station till 10 o'clock, and then you can go on.
There you go. There you go.
Excellent, excellent. The real Fire Demon 1 on your way to 200 before too long. Happy anniversary, Jesse.
All right, thank you. Yeah, 40 years.
Anniversary.
40 years. It's been fun. It will continue to be fun.
There you go. There you go. I don't know how Ruby put up with you for so
Well, she
long.
says she constantly tells me that I'm stuck with her. So there you go.
Well, there you go. You're stuck with me.
Yep, you got it.
She must keep your insurance paid up.
I think she has a secret one too.
There you go.
Never know. Never know. If you can drink and drive, you can text and drive. Now, Wayne.
I don't drink and drive, so. Of course, I don't drink, so that's part of the reason.
Hey, Wayne, there's a comment on the live stream from a member of Watts that you might want to comment to. I commented to it today. It's a new comment. So since you're the man behind Watts, you might want to go address that comment. Because I can't really say much, but I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to him before too long. So here you go. I figured I'd see you tonight. Hey, Metal Detecting Yorkshire, thank you for joining us. And some more coming from Charlie and Sandy's show. Oh, I have a terrible name with their last name, or a terrible time.
Riser.
Riser's Treasure Emporium.
Riser.
Yeah, they always put on a pretty good show. I just wish I could watch more of it. It starts an hour before my show, and about 7:25, 7:15, I'm usually like, okay, I gotta go. But excellent.
Well, Dave, we appreciate that. Actually, I'm looking at Dave's number and reading Wayne's response. We appreciate you being here, Wayne.
Yeah, we appreciate all our guests that show up.
All of them, absolutely.
All of them.
Yeah, definitely. It's because of you we do what we do. Kind of like our very good friend over here. You see that guy right there? No, not him on the other side of Dana. But
bring him in.
Yeah, might as well. Come on in, Mr. Tim Grimes.
Hey guys, what's going on tonight?
There he is.
I'm here.
Hey Tim.
I'm glad you answered my text earlier today when I was at work. I just had that feeling. I think my old dredge partner is going to have to bail out on me tonight. So,
So here I am.
Ta-da!
I'm honored.
Thank you.
Hey,
We're honored.
We like talking to you. You're fun.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're
Like
part
being-
of the family.
I like to catch up with him out on the creek, talk for a while.
Yeah, so it's nice to be here. Like you were saying earlier, Ed, I was on here almost a year ago. Is that what it was?
Yeah, about a year ago.
Man, time has flown by. It seems like it was only 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, we did that. We did that interview. Get to know Tim Grimes, the creator.
Oh, that's what it was. I can't see. I don't even remember. We did that some other time at like the.
Well, we've done it a couple times actually.
Oh yeah. So.
We did a video of you, and then you came on the show. We did it again. Only this time we did it live.
That's right. Oh wow, man, gosh, I'm getting forgetful, I guess. Yeah.
Well, actually, altogether, this would be 4. Let me see. Down at Bill's, 3 years ago or so, you were beat tired. I snuck up on you when you were at your truck.
Yeah, right.
Camera in hand, and started doing an interview with you.
Yeah, that's right. That was.
That was like the first GPS outing, wasn't it?
It might have been.
I bet it was.
I bet it was the first one.
Because that's when you come down through the creek handing out cards, Ed.
Yeah. What can I say? Hey.
So that's more than 3 years then.
And then he did that one
that has been a while.
North.
That has been a while.
It was Gold Rush days, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
In Patrick O'Master's trailer, we did that one.
Man.
And then you were like our second or third guest on Tuesday Night Hangout Live.
Mm-hmm.
And in June, it will be a year for Tuesday Night Hangout Live.
Wow. So it kept up to a year since I've been on. It just don't seem like it.
Well, it don't even seem like we've been on for a year.
No, I was talking to Jesse about it. During the weekend, wasn't I, Jesse? And it's been a year since we started Tuesday Night Hangout Live almost. Coming up in June. And gee whiz.
It don't seem like it at all. It really don't. Only seems like it's been a couple months for you guys. But it's been a year, I guess.
Well, what's really been cool is all the different cool guests we've been able to get on here.
Mm-hmm.
And talk with them, and that's been fun.
Oh yeah, that's what it's always nice. You get a wide variety for sure.
Right. Right.
Keeps it interesting. I like that.
Well, and that was one of the things that me and Ed and Daniel talked about too, was even though we're gold prospectors, we're also treasure hunters. So we're looking at all forms of treasure hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Right. From bottles to points to marbles or
flea markets and garage sales and auctions.
And we've all three started talking about metal detecting now.
Yeah. We've had a lot of detectorists on, and geez, it kind of gives you an itch to sweep and beep.
Yeah, it does, don't it? It seems like there's more and more anymore, don't it?
Oh, yeah. With people like Jocelyn out and Sandy and Charlie with the... Oh, doggone it. Dano, help me. With the risers. I don't know why I do it.
Because you look at how it's spelled.
Well, some things I see backwards, or it registers backwards in my head.
I think it was Sandy corrected us one night on the show in the chat. She spelled it R-I-S-E-R, so we would understand.
Thank you, Sandy. Risers Treasure Emporium and some other stuff I've been watching. And it's like, I've actually had a lot of detectorists on.
Oh, yeah. But you haven't had no flea market guys on, Jess.
No, working on it. Actually, believe it or not, I'm talking to a guy who I met at a flea market
Uh-huh.
who metal detects in Gettysburg.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And he knows Jocelyn, he knows those people.
Mm-hmm.
So I met him at a flea market up in Flat Rock, Michigan, a couple of weeks ago. He had some really cool stuff, man. He had some really cool stuff.
You said it's
So-
treasures, right?
What was that?
It's treasures.
It's treasures.
Mm-hmm.
It's treasures. You
It's-
know it.
Mm-hmm. I look forward to that one. You
Yeah,
know,
me too.
that'd be cool.
I just haven't. He hasn't contacted me back yet, so
Mhm.
we'll wait and see. We got time.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of time. So when's the Veterans thing going on, Jess? That's Gold Rush Days, right?
Right, that's Gold Rush Days.
Mm.
I got a couple things going on beforehand to help us pay for it.
Got it.
You know, we're gonna have a live Facebook auction with a real auctioneer.
Yeah.
Guy does it for a living.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also got a fundraiser going on. Probably I'm thinking sometime beginning of August, where we're going to be doing some demos for a bunch of people and begging for money. Hey, this stuff costs money, you know.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah,
It's for a good cause.
preach it to the choir, because I know. Yeah, definitely. Don't if I get like where I start interviewing you guys, let me know, because it's just habit. Just stop me.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll take turns interviewing each other.
Yeah, because I've noticed it. I'm ready to start doing it now. It's like, uh-oh.
Right. Oh, yeah, you did.
Hold
Hey, so
back.
tell us about but
Yeah.
but the live Facebook auction. We're going to be auctioning off, some pay dirts and some product.
Mm-hmm.
So, I got a sluice and a couple other things that we're going to be auctioning off. The more we can get, the more money we can make for it.
Right. Now,
And
did
make
you,
it fun for these guys and hopefully have a little extra so that we can get another one going
right. Now,
Right.
you got the
No.
date set for that yet, you guys, or no? No date.
for the auction. No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No, there'll be a 2-week advance notice. I'll be blasting it all over the place.
Cool. I look forward to
Yeah.
that too. That'll be pretty interesting.
So
Yeah.
what do you got going,
Oh.
Tim?
Man, wait a minute.
No,
Not.
you got to
what?
be ready now.
I'm.
I was.
I think I'm. What do I get going? Gosh darn. Right now, the faucet gonna be going. I guess that's in June, right? You got to
Right.
put these dates, Jess, because I'm bad at it too.
I hear you.
That'll be. I guess we'll be setting up there at the faucet.
Are you? Are you going to do a live show from there?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah, probably not that day, because I want to do some of the activities and stuff.
You be walk around and talk to everybody?
Yes, that was code, Jesse.
No.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be fairly big this year, bigger than it usually is.
Yeah, I think so. And so do the walking around butterflying thing, and I definitely want to get in on some of the metal detecting hunts for sure.
Well, yeah. Well, Jocelyn's going to be here and a few
Yeah,
other.
Jocelyn and Drew will be
Right.
at Fossick, and then maybe you and Rich can corner him about being a guest on your show.
That's always an idea.
Hey, that's what you got to do. You jump on that opportunity.
Oh yeah, are you guys setting up and gonna have a booth?
For Fossick?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing for Fossick?
I know what I'm
I
doing.
don't
I'm
know.
cooking a pig. So.
He's cooking
Yeah.
a pig.
Dano's cooking the pig, so we'll be close to the pig.
Ah, you guys gotta flutter around too and be little butterflies.
We will.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you know how we can be during events like that.
Mhm.
So,
oh yeah, you'll be busy. That's for sure. So we'll see each other. I
Oh,
oh,
guarantee.
yeah, without
Well,
a doubt.
We'll flutter around by each other.
Yeah.
throughout the day.
But yeah, definitely want to get in on some of them hunts. I didn't get to last year. Kind of looking forward to it this year, especially the night hunt and stuff. Seemed like a
That
lot
should
of
be fun. I haven't done. I have to bring my. Yeah, well, I brought my metal detector last year and never got it out.
Mhm.
I was busy.
Right. That's
Well, and that's the thing too. Being part of the chapter, they need somebody to do this or do that. There I
right.
am.
You're right. And,
So
yep. And then you don't
they
get to.
yeah, they usually have me running around. Ed too, got us running around doing this. Hey, can you go over here and give them a break or do this? Yeah, yeah.
Yep. And then there goes your playtime. It's like darn.
Right. Well, I have yet to actually play at like Gold Rush or the Faucet.
Right.
In the past I've only been for a while I was part of the committee, so I was busy there.
Right.
Mm,
And then
Right.
claims
even when I'm not,
director and common dig.
right?
Dude.
And then when I'm not, they still got, hey, Jess, can you help out over here? Can we do some
Yep.
help here and over there?
Yeah, you rarely get to do anything at the events.
Right.
And I know same for me. I don't excuse me, guys, throat. It's like I never get to do nothing at the events. Usually just man the booth and talk to people and like you said, do broadcast or whatever and don't get to dredge or play or just so I think this year at the Faucet we'll do the booth thing and then we'll get out there and schmingle. Just get in on the events with the people and have some fun. I think it'll be great. That's my
Well, that answers that next question.
What?
I knew you were going to be at Faucet, but I did not know if you were broadcasting from there so you'll be there for Faucet and Gold Rush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Always.
Is Rich Cooley coming from PA for either?
Yep. Rich will be there. He's planning on it. Unless something happens that he can't make it, he is planning on being there.
Cool. I haven't got to see Rich in a while. I was hanging out with him.
Yeah. But
Jaron says do a car wash, Tim.
do a car wash.
Do a car wash demo.
I'll do a car wash video and
There
put
you
it
go.
on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Show you how I spend my Saturday when I'm not in the creek. My wife's screaming at me because I'm washing my car all the time.
You pay more attention to that car than you do me.
Hey, I didn't know she called in.
We call it the telepathy.
Man, Ed, you did that good. Yeah, but Rich will be there, but Rich will be definitely doing the activities. Rich ain't the social butterfly me and Dennis.
No.
Me and Dennis seem to do this sort of thing more and let the rest of the crew go out and have fun, get in on everything that way,
Rich has given up on Jocelyn, so I might have to talk to her.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Because she was, I don't know what it was. She answered my messages and, well, it was a group message with Drew, her boyfriend, in on it.
Right.
Next thing I know, she's a guest, and according to her, our show, I don't know how many other shows she's been on, mind you, but according to her, she had the most fun on our show.
That's awesome.
Well, fun enough to ask me to host her 25,000 subscriber giveaway. That was a chore. And all of you who came in during that, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It all worked out with the video streaming end of it. Everything else went just fine.
Cool.
Ed Murphy was running the show that night.
Oh, no.
No, it had nothing to do with me, I swear. Everything on my end was green, no dropping packets. But, instead of me broadcasting to my channel where I have my channel live stream desktop and I can see how the stream's going on the YouTube end, on my end and everything. I was blind on that end.
Right.
I couldn't control nothing from that end. I had to watch it like everyone else did to watch chat, and everything on my OBS program, like it is now, shows my streams green. And I am eating quite a bit of CPU right now, but
Oh.
I am not dropping any packets and stuff like that. And I'm like, why is it lagging so bad?
Oh.
And I can't very well say, hey, Jocelyn,
Yeah.
what's your desktop looking like over there? And do me a favor.
She wouldn't be able to tell you
Yahoo.
anyways.
Yeah, that makes it tough for you, don't it?
Yeah, but it was a cool experience. And,
Sure. You were like a MC, like a Johnny Carson of the
Yeah.
metal shows. That's pretty cool, Ed.
Well, I thought it was cool, and I thought it was an honor, you know.
It is an honor. Very cool, brother. That is.
I'm looking forward to meeting them at Fossick, and I know Sue and Patrick speak very highly of Jocelyn. So,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. Hopefully, you know, it all goes smooth. We can round her up to get her on. Hey, you're broadcasting there. You could have it live from the Fossick.
True.
I'll drag her over their way.
True.
Come on, Jocelyn and Drew. You're coming with me. Where are we going? Oh, you don't need to know. Come on.
That could work. Yeah, the old ambush attack. Yeah. Maybe, Ed.
That's right.
We shall see.
It should be easy to pick out too.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like to welcome some newcomers. We have Prospector Josh from Rich Ass Dirt Adventures. Got it right this time, Josh. We have an Aussie friend in the house, Cameron Smith Prospecting. His last couple of videos, he's been pulling some nice chunkies out of the ground with that Mine Lab Gold Monster.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen our buddy David tonight.
Not yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Mr. Buckle has not arrived.
Oh my
We
goodness!
do have
Stop
one
the show.
Gold Rush in the house. We have Adam here with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a big crowd tonight, Ed.
Where the heck Mr. First Comment is?
Yeah, I know. That's not like him not to be here.
My question is, all these people, how come they're not clicking that like button? What's wrong?
I don't know. I see 21 out of 29.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Clicky, clicky, clicky.
Clicky, clicky, click.
Smash that like button.
Three, smash it. And they're all thumbs up. Way to go, guys. You guys,
Oh yeah. We haven't gotten too many of those lately, so that's been good.
what's that, Jesta?
Thumbs down.
No.
We haven't. We've been. I don't think we've gotten one in a while, have we?
We try to be nice.
Yeah, well, we was talking about that the other night. You always got them. There's people, I think they just go around randomly and give people thumbs down on things, you know?
Oh,
But
you
the
just
thing is,
have
they're
to.
still giving you a payoff because where it's
Right.
thumbs down or thumbs up is still activity.
That's right.
So
That's
it's-
right. So if you do press thumbs down, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Thank you for your
interaction.
patronage.
That's right. Hey, that's right.
So here's a new name. Sir William of Pennyline.
Yep, Pennyline.
I've seen him before. Welcome, Sir William.
Welcome, Sir William. I like the name.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Terry
cool.
Clark or Carter.
Terry
Carter.
Carter. He has some really interesting videos on Southwestern treasures and treasures with curses The last one I watched had something to do with a curse in a cave, and I don't remember it all right on back. Thanks for joining us, Terry. But they're pretty good. He interviews a lot of people. Some talk about the Grand Canyon and the Egyptian connection, and a bunch of other cool stuff like that. And again, we have Ron Adams from Run to the Hills Mining in the house. I can't help it.
He can't help himself, Tim.
It always reminds me of Iron Maiden, so I can't help it.
Oh, mercy. I don't know how you could get your voice that high.
He squeezes.
Yeah, from the diaphragm deep down in.
Oh, Lordy. Ain't no way. That was good, though, Ed. I liked it.
It's also a killer song, too, from a really good British group.
Oh, no, I was reading a comment and laughing.
David Villa, calm down, Ed. Randy Hunt, Dr. Sweat Nuts.
That's the one that made me
Mr. Lodak, sorry, headphone users. Hey,
Yeah, you got pretty high up there at that time.
Hey, Rastaman Ralph from the other side of the pond.
Fire it up, buddy.
And we have MacGyver Muscle Machines in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello.
Oh, jeez.
Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here. This is Dave. Let me in.
Need help, Ed.
Evidently, Jesse got pulled away on a phone call or something.
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Did you? Okay. There he is.
I'm here.
He's
My
back.
wife picked it up. I don't think it's for me.
People can't call you during your show, Jess.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, Nathan has a couple of questions. There was one I told him I'd touch back on after a little bit. Let me see if I could get to it. He was wondering about the differences between prospecting, mining. Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Did you see what Bob said to you?
No.
Said he was in the kitchen. He swore I heard Iron Marvin singing.
There you go. I like that, Iron Marvin.
Well, what's Nathan asking me?
I don't know. Okay.
Right now,
let me
I'm not
find it
sure.
again.
I'm way up at the beginning. He was asking.
He wants to know if you checked out any more of the Facebook page he directed you to.
What page was that?
He didn't say what page.
I'm old. I can't remember stuff. I have CRS.
I live with that.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Can't remember. Beep.
Stop.
I'm looking for his earlier question.
Oh, there's Thomas in there. Jerry Klein showed up.
Somebody calling?
Yeah, I need to put my phone in airplane mode.
Oh, yeah.
We have our good friend in the house, Mr. John Wolf.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I was just going to let you know that he was wondering, I guess, our thoughts on what difference between a prospector, a gold miner, and dredging.
Right. Okay. That's right. Thank you very much, John.
I kind of put a quick, short version in the chat room answer, but I just try and lend a hand. You know how I am.
Yes, sir.
We do.
You demand,
So I figured you were looking. I'd help you out and let you know what he was asking.
Thank you, and I told him I'd get to it in a little while, so I wanted
All right.
to touch base with that. Thank you very much, John. And how's your
Um,
wife?
She's doing a whole lot better. Her mood's better. She's shook off the depression from the hospital stay, and which is a good thing because that had me worried a little bit. But she's back there to her good old fighting spirit, and that's what we need.
Excellent, excellent.
That's
Thank
great.
God.
And so, like I said, I just wanted to call in real quick, maybe help you find it a little faster, Ed.
I got it right here, and it was all your help. You know, you led
All
me
right.
right to it, John.
All right. So y'all have a good. You continue with this great show, and I'm gonna step back and listen for a while.
All right,
All right.
excellent. Thank you, sir.
Oh, no problem. Bye.
Bye, John. Pretty cool. Oh, you got it.
Gotta love listeners and parts of people in our community like John.
Very helpful, aren't they?
Now,
Here, I'll give a short, quick answer. Prospectors are looking, miners are working, dredgers are just laying around under the water. Dredgers suck.
as Dan would say, dredgers suck.
Yeah.
That pretty much sums it up. When you're
It does.
prospecting, you're looking. You're not moving a lot of material. You're going from place to place to place, looking for the best concentrations.
Mhm.
When you got another caller. Haven't even opened the phone lines up yet.
So when you get done prospecting, then you go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You start mine.
When you find it, well, guess they didn't want to wait for a minute. when you find it, the best concentrations, then you set up bigger equipment. Dredge, right, guys? Or high banker.
Right.
And for us small scale guys, it ain't like we're gonna pull in with the D10.
Well, if that's what you're working, sure. But
right.
that's
then you
the mining part.
prospect with a backhoe shovel full instead of a number 2 shovel full.
Well, he didn't say what size. He just said prospecting, mining, or
Right,
dredging.
gold mining, and dredging is a form of mining. On a large scale, it'd be like Tony Beats and a big bucket line dredge, or like some of us, like Tim with his 2-inch, me with my 2-inch or my old 4-inch Dano, or Lou Atwater. No, what's Lou's last name? Oh, I was right. Okay.
You were right.
You were close, yeah.
And she mines with the 4-inch dredge, right? Her and Robert?
4 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 6. That move a bunch of material right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I tell you what, and that's scary too. I ran her 4 or 6-inch for a little while. That's a scary, Can you imagine 8-inch or a 10-inch?
Oh.
You do not want to get your hand between a nozzle and a rock on a 6-inch. It hurts enough on a 4-inch.
Yeah.
We have a caller in the house. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, guys. It's Nathan from Illinois.
Oh, hey, Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
Did we answer your question?
Yeah, I guess you got into it. I knew the basics, but you got into it with the sizing. That's kind of what I was looking for, what your guys' thoughts were on that.
Okay, excellent. So have you gone out find any Illinois glacial gold lately?
No, I'm not a miner myself. One want to be one of these days, but currently build equipment.
Oh.
What kind of equipment?
I was just going to ask
Well,
that.
I didn't want to have a shameless plug. I didn't know how this worked. That was why I didn't say what the Facebook was. But,
Oh, shameless plug away, Sean.
But hey,
well,
Sean, Nathan,
yes,
or
sir.
remember,
Nathan, sorry.
Shameless plugs sometimes cost.
Okay, I'll remember. Well, what we've built is basically a nugget catcher that sits on the end of a tailings conveyor.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Now I know exactly what you're talking about. That
he showed us the
it's called
pictures
the
on
Gold
Facebook.
Slide.
Yep. That to me was really interesting because I worked for Chrysler for a long time, and I watched automation come in. So when I started watching what you were doing, I'm going, oh, yeah, that's why I asked you, the metal detector part about it, because I knew that's what it was.
Yeah, that's correct, and that's not a technology. That's been out there for a long time. So
right.
We just put a couple things together and put a patent on it.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I was watching that video that you had on there. I couldn't remember what it was because I get people, hey, look at this, look at that. But
Yeah.
But I checked it out and I said, well, that's really good for a large scale operation for us, where we're looking at maybe a 2-inch dredge or a high banker, or with a 2.5-inch nozzle or whatever.
Well, we kind of touched base on that when we were chatting with each other on the Flash in Your Pan page at Facebook, if I remember right, when you were showing us all that, Nathan.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's for a larger scale.
Right.
Definitely moving at least 25 yards an hour. It'd be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was wondering. What size you guys do? I mean, you have your eyes on it all the time, so it's not like you'd miss a nugget.
Well, actually, we don't, because we're either shoveling or classifying, and we're not always looking in our boxes. I mean, we do check and all. We do check and all. But see, the way your system is set up right now, it isolates it, but it doesn't pick it out. In other words, it finds where that gold is and dumps that section of material down to another chute, which is really cool. I mean, I understand the concept of it, and I thought it was really good. And I think that would be something that would work great on a system like they have up north, up in Alaska.
Right, and that's what it's designed for. We've actually been to Dawson City twice. We went last year to the Dawson City Gold Show, and we've got some names and numbers up there, but spending 2 days is about all the time we had, so couldn't really spread the word too well.
Well, it's I don't know how long you've been doing it, but and I'm looking at it, I'm going, how can I adapt that to what we're doing?
Well, I don't know if you saw the small one or not that we call the mini gold player.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't
know if that would work on. That was actually built for a guy in the Yukon for his concentrate plant.
Okay.
Where he was worried about missing small nuggets due to the pressure of water he was using. So I didn't know if that. I'm not a prospector, and that's why, like your guys' show, I'm learning, and this is, we've got ideas to build for, this smaller end guys like you guys. So the everyday guys.
Hey, we'd be happy to check one out for you, play with it, let you know what we think. That would be no problem.
We could probably do that.
That would be no problem.
I know you're not able to paste in or type in your company's URL, Nathan, so if you want to say it over the air, so if we have anyone interested in checking out your website,
All
they
right.
can.
I really appreciate that, guys. The website is thegoldslide.com, and then the Facebook page is if you search Gold Slide at Nugget Catcher. That should take you to it.
All right. I believe someone asked to put in
I
a
don't
Sean
want to take up the
did.
airwaves.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
There he is. Thought you
Hey, I
broke
don't
up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to take your guys' time up. I'll let somebody get on in here, but I appreciate you letting me talk and answer
while
my
you're while you're on, it's your time. You know.
Well, I'm good unless anybody's got some questions for me.
I don't really see any questions. I was looking, but you guys check his page out. It's a pretty interesting piece of equipment he has. Like I said, I figured it out because like I'm around automation. I've been around automation for a long time, so I saw what it was doing and how it was doing. I figured that out, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can, get it down to something that we could use.
Mm-hmm.
Right, to that scale.
Right, because most of the people here in this chat room, most of us, we're just what Ed calls is small scale miners. There's guys that go out there, they've got their spots, and they go and work all day, and you got some of us who are just prospecting around, digging here, digging there. So I don't know how that would help us, but for someone, see, I was trying to figure out how you could adapt something like that onto a dredge or something that would direct that, like the way you've got that bucket that drops that little bit of dirt with the gold in it, how you could use that in a like a dredge system or even a high banker. I don't know.
We have several designs like that, but nothing that's ready to release yet. Now larger dredge, something that you would see from the old days, 100 years ago, we could mount it on one of those that has the large conveyor.
Yeah, like a bucket line dredge.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right, there, Ed got the link up there for you, the gold slide.
Hey, appreciate that. And I tell you what, the Facebook page is more fun, and because it's got pretty much everything on there, our whole story. We see grizzly bears. We drink a shot with a toe in it.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So if you like gold and you like nature, I think you'll like it. But
yeah, check out the site, people. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate your time, and I'll be talking to you. I'd like to pick your brain some more.
All right. I'd like to pick yours too.
Anytime.
All right. Sounds good, guys.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thanks, Nathan.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right. So when we become bigger miners, we could probably end up using that sometime.
It was a really interesting piece of equipment, and like I said, I understood how it was working. I knew he had metal detectors in there, and he's got them. I think he said one on each side on the bigger unit, and that's what activates that little bucket to drop down that scoop of material with the gold in it down another chute. So it's actually picking up the nuggets.
Huh. Okay. Because when we were talking to him on our Facebook page, I went to the channel and I explored, but I know you were talking to him quite a bit more. So.
Right. Like I said, I understood the technology and how it was working, and because of my experience in the factory and watching automation go from my first job that I had. The first piece of automation that I was made aware of was a safety guard that was attached to a die, the top die, and it wrapped around your hand and your thumb. So when the die come down, it pulled your hand out of the die. There was no way that your hand would be in there. So you can put your foot on the pedal and go automatic and go boom, 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 boom without losing your fingers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Feel like taking any phone calls tonight, Tim?
Well, sure, go for it.
Oh, hey, Tim's here.
Phone lines are open, friends. So if you have a question for any of us or our good friend, Mr. Tim Grimes from goldprospectorspace.com or Prospectors Radio, please feel free to call.
Call now. Lines are open.
Operators,
Operators are waiting.
We have, if you hurry up, we have time for one call before our first commercial break. So hurry up.
You're getting better at remembering that, buddy.
I try, you know. Good friends that expect it out there, and I want to give them what they have coming. So
you must have a sticky note there.
No, I don't. I just looked up and I go, wow, we're almost an hour already into this. I'm gonna have to remember that.
Time flies when you're having a good time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Patrick Moore says he's got the spot to run one of those.
There you go.
Ah.
He's got some pretty nice spots, that's for sure.
Now, Cameron is trying to talk David into calling. I wonder if David will call in with his famous hypotheticals for Tim.
We want David to call in. We like David to call
in. Not today. Can I wake up? Oh, we have.
Oh, come on, see them tired eyes, David. You can do it.
Come on, call back in, Josh. Call back in. Hello, Angelina.
Hi, Angelina.
Hey, Angelina.
I'm actually finally eating now, guys.
Is something more than a
Little Debbie
Twinkie or something?
Little Debbie. There's a shameless plug for Little Debbie's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll watch this and become an advertiser.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Cameron says one guy I called in to see if you guys can handle 2 Aussies.
We can do it.
We can do it. They're just Aussies.
Right now we have Josh, Prospector Josh from.
Hey. I see two guys, not Ed.
Can't see me.
You just see his picture.
Yeah, that's what I see. Just his picture.
Unfortunately, my camera on Skype is taken up with my camera on OBS. So
that's his excuse.
Oh, there, my glasses were on. Hey guys.
How you doing, Josh?
Doing, Josh?
Good. I miss you guys.
Glad you're joining us tonight, buddy.
Really?
I don't have any questions. I just wanted to say hi to y'all and a happy birthday to Adam coming up this Friday.
Oh yeah, he's got a birthday coming up. Yep.
That's right, and he's gonna go out on a rich-ass dirt adventure with you. I heard him talk about.
Heck
I'm gonna kick his ass on this adventure. I'm gonna kick his ass bad.
Send him back east hurting, huh, Josh?
I know where all the dried up poison oak is over there, so I'll
Oh my goodness.
So what else is new, y'all?
Well, just, same old stuff. We got to get out this weekend for a little bit.
Yeah. Played the creek just a touch.
A little bit.
I don't see any gold teeth, so you guys didn't do too well.
No, I'm still trying to fill that gap. I ain't got enough gold to fill it yet.
That's the personality gap.
Someday there'll be a gold tooth there. And I said when I got it, every time I talk, when I got done, I'd go.
I got a long ways to go.
No golden grills yet.
Me too, buddy.
Oh, well, that might be a secret, top secret. We don't want Adam to know where Josh is taking him anyway.
He's actually really close. Where he's parked now, he's probably only like a 10-minute ride away, but it's a 2-hour hike down. So, well, we'll see. I don't think he'll have a problem. I'm a little bit worried about Petey, but Petey will look good rappelling off a cliff. I think I have a harness for him.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
There you go. Can't wait for the video.
Petey will do it too.
Right.
Oh yeah, Petey the gold sniffing dog.
He ain't afraid.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go.
Well, thanks for calling in, Josh.
Anytime, guys.
You want to do a shameless pun for your channel and your website?
A shameless what? I'm very shameless. What?
A pitch for your channel and website?
Here's my pitch. Be rad, and that's it. Go to Rad Adventures. Go to my Prospector Josh YouTube page, and in those little tiny dots in the right-hand corner, there's like a thing that will take you to my Rad Adventure page, and that's where you can sign up if you want.
On Facebook, along with his clothing line.
I got a new phone. That's why I'm able to talk to you now, and I didn't even put Facebook on it, so I don't even know if I'm going to do Facebook anymore.
Huh.
So just look for me on YouTube and my website.
Okay.
Rich S. Dirt. Be rad, y'all. I'll talk to you later.
You too.
All right.
Thanks for calling in. We have Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson on after a word from our sponsor. Hold on, Wayne, because we'll be right back right after this.
Adventure, mystery, discovery. Gold panning is more than a search for beautiful rocks. Panning is a journey that can take you to amazing new places all around the world. It is an experience for all ages, bringing families closer together and fulfilling a spark of excitement when life has grown too dull. The Gold Claw pan makes it easier to take part in the journey than ever before. This expertly designed pan is made for any skill level and any age. All you need is an explorer's heart and the passion for discovery. Begin your family's gold story now. Order your Gold Claw pan today and swear the adventure takes you.
Oops, wrong commercial, but oh well. I was going to play your commercial first, Tim, but...
Oh. Bad Ed.
Bad. Shame on you, Ed. Shame. We have Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson of Watts with us on the phone. How are you doing, Wayne?
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, totally awesome tonight. And, when you have me on your caller ID, it's no fun. I can't get you.
just pretend next time, Ed.
Anyways, I got a question for Tim. Have you taken the Nugget Brain Challenge yet, Tim?
Nugget Brain Challenge is, you haven't told me what it is yet. So.
This is...
You got, okay, this is it.
David, call in. David, call in.
David, call in. Quick, help me.
Hey, go the best thing you could do is go to David's YouTube page. Choose Australian what? Australian Gold Rush. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I believe that's the one.
Yeah. And then watch his video of the Nugget Brain Challenge, and you'll get it.
Oh, God. Okay. Australian Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Take the challenge.
Writing it.
Take the challenge.
Did you guys take the challenge?
No.
Oh, see, okay.
No, they're working on it, right?
Yeah.
David did. David Buckle.
Yeah,
took
yeah,
the
sure.
challenge.
Yeah, or
David Bogan did?
no, Buckle.
David Buckle.
Oh.
You know, Gold Rush Australia.
Right, but none of you guys have taken this challenge.
Not yet.
Are you going to take this challenge?
I don't know.
I gotta go watch this challenge then after. There's a reason you guys have not taken this challenge yet.
No. Tim,
I don't have big enough nuggets.
Good term, Jesse. Good term. How can you find a flake? Good terminology.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
They're not close enough to working the waters like you are.
Okay.
You know, it's still a little cold where they're at. And the end of the end of June, I will start the Nugget Brain Challenge again because I'll be dredging here in Colorado and, mining and everything else. So it works. You just have to believe in it. And, you need a 1.5 gram to 2 gram nugget is all you need. And it gets recycled. Don't worry about it. You won't lose it.
That's a good term. Recycled.
The wheels are turning.
The part you might not like is pooping into a gold pan.
The cat's out of the bag.
Yeah,
No,
I think
that's not going to be the worst part. The worst part.
Panning it out.
The worst part. No. That's still
Classifying the corn out?
No. Doing it again.
Doing it again.
Doing it again the next day.
Yeah, for 30 days.
A minimum of 30 days. So, sometimes it takes 2 days for it to come through, but don't worry about it. You pop it again. Do it for 30 days.
You can do that with the nugget you won.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I could, but
there was a stutter there.
It sounds a little sick, but it works. Okay, that's all I can say.
Okay. What's it work for? What's the goal here? The long-term goal?
You will always find gold.
Oh.
You will not only find gold, you will find more gold. It will increase.
And David did. David ate that nugget and he found 4 grams of gold the next day.
Oh man. Okay. So you got.
You just gotta do it. You gotta understand it, and you gotta live with it because it's gonna work.
Okay. Have you done it, Wayne?
I'm the one who invented it. I'm the one who started it.
Okay, but did you do it?
Oh yeah.
Let me finish clarifying all this, okay? I was on the program last night, and I talked about the Nugget Brain Challenge, and it said to everybody that was on there, all you because this was a metal detecting show, metal detectors, don't do the coins, don't do the necklaces or any jewelry or anything. It only works for the nuggets.
Right.
Because I don't want to be responsible for digestive tracts getting caught up. No coins, nothing else. Just a gold nugget goes right through. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I just don't. I don't mind the part of eating the gold nugget. It's the part of the panning it out afterwards.
No. You don't understand. You have to re-eat it.
And then that part too. Yeah, it's like
that to me has got to be the worst part. I think
that would be the worst part. Yeah.
Now, Tim, all you got to do is wash it real good with soap and water and rinse it off real good and pop it again. It's just like popping a pill, you know? It's a pill.
Put it in an autoclave, completely disinfected.
Yeah.
They say Don works on everything.
I don't know if it works on that.
You do this, and it'll be the topic of your show for months. The nugget
topic of my life for months. If I Interesting. I will keep this in my thoughts and consider it.
I know. Hey, I know who you could talk into doing it.
Yeah, I do too.
There you go.
There you go. I like it.
Kathleen likes gold, right? So you could talk her into it, right?
Kathleen won't do it.
No,
I think Dennis, maybe. Dennis
Dennis would do it.
Dennis would do it.
Oh, I love it.
Dennis is going to go crazy, and he's going to pop 4 or 5 1 gram or 2 gram nuggets. Okay.
Yeah, I think Dennis should do it.
We could have him do it live on Tuesday Night Hangout Live.
At least the swallowing of a nugget, okay? Not the rest.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to see the other part.
No, just the swallowing, you know, the nugget popping.
David did it live.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, David did it right on our show, live on our show.
The panning part?
No.
Thank
God.
He took us to the bathroom and showed us the gold pan he did it in.
Oh man.
So we got Tommy and Nancy are following the Rasta man around. Hi, Tommy and Nancy. Thanks for joining
Rasta Man Ralph and David Villa, I subbed you all. Your support back would mean a lot to me. Well, thanks for joining us, Tommy and Nancy. And once is enough. Join the community. And I'm sure you'll get a few subs, but we don't really like spamming here. Thank you. Sorry.
There you go.
So that's a good idea. Dennis Dayton.
I agree. I think Dennis would be a
Yes. Well, you know, here, Mr. Vila or Mr. Villa, call in. Let's talk about dredging. You know, you guys are the ones that, you know, direct where we go.
That's right.
That's right.
But I still like the idea of Dennis Dayton.
I'm still thinking.
That goes without
We
saying.
could call him, your new nickname for him after that could be Nugget Butt.
Oh, no.
Nugget Butt.
I got another big story item for everybody to give.
Go.
At our lots hunt, we buried a treasure last year, a treasure trove. And the man that dug it up was so happy that he found a treasure trove. There was coins in there and all kinds of stuff. He was just overwhelmed at what he found. He donated a copper treasure trove this year. It's filled, there's gold nuggets in there, there's coins, there's turquoise, rough turquoise and polished turquoise, and a whole bunch of other things. It's going to be buried on our 36 acres at the hunt. And if you find it, you can keep it, or he'll buy it back from you for $300.
Wow. That's cool.
Cool.
So our big hunt coming up, and he already donated. It's already buried on the property, so it's going to season very well. And we're going to have that, plus everything else we have going on. And like I mentioned last week, Gypsy will be there. She will be doing some filming for her YouTube channel, and we're trying to get some other ones. We're trying to get Jocelyn to come out, but she lives all the way on the East Coast, and she doesn't want to drive all the way out. We understand. But we're trying to get some other big YouTubers out for our hunt. So that's the big
Gypsy,
update.
I like Gypsy. Zero discrimination. She has a good channel.
Right. And she's awesome, and she's always promoting Watts. She joined Watts here back in March, early April, and she is just ecstatic on coming out for this hunt, and she hopes that other people come out. She's going to have some, what she calls swag, her shirts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing autographs and doing a lot of filming. She's going to try and film every event and then put it on her YouTube. And we might do a live stream while we're out there. And then I'm going to take her gold prospecting about 7 miles away. We have a river that has gold in it. Yes, Tim, we do have gold in Colorado.
Yep. Yep.
And she's going to come out, and I'm going to take her down and teach her how to prospect for gold in the river. She's only done panning in tubs and everything, but I'm going to show her the actual way to do it. And anyone else that's there that wants to go, I will also teach them how to do it.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's awesome, Wayne.
Yeah. And you know, I'll call in your show tomorrow night. I usually do.
Oh, yeah. Look forward to it, as always.
I enjoy getting on all these shows every week. I'm up to 9 shows now, and it's been awesome. I'm going to be a guest speaker next week I was a guest speaker last night. We cut it short. We were only on for about an hour and a half. But next week, I talked about Watts last night. Next week, Monday night, I forget the name of the channel, but I'm going to be on there, and I'm going to talk about treasure hunting, treasures that I've gone for, treasures that I'm looking for. Everybody knows I'm looking for the Fen treasure, and other treasures that I'm talking about. Lost Dutchman's, I'll do a little talk on that, and the DeGracias paintings, and other treasures that I've been searching for years. So
cool.
Hope everybody can join, and you can join my Facebook page. Send me a request if you can't get in. It's it's Wayne Peterson, or you could go in to Wayne Nugget Brain Peterson and send me a friend request. And if you have more than 50 friends, I could approve you right away. Otherwise, I got to check out your website because I'm getting tired of seeing half-naked women with 0 friends or anything else. And I just don't do
half-naked men?
No, I haven't hit that problem yet.
Oh, okay. Hey, wow.
Yeah.
So God bless everybody. Have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow night and throughout the week, and we'll see what we can come up with next. And we got another announcement that we'll probably be making in the next week or two. We're working on another deal, and we'll be advertising that, and it's going to benefit all of us, all our shows and everything else.
Oh, excellent.
Nice. Look forward to hearing that, Wayne.
All right, you guys take care. Thanks, Tim. You're a great guest on the show. I'm glad you're on. I hear you on your show, but it's good to hear you on other shows. And I know you support everybody, and everybody supports you. And like Tim said earlier, click that like button. There is no thumbs down. We don't use that button. That's a bozo no-no. Because every time you click the down button, it takes off 2 of the like buttons. Let's think about it that way. So leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell so when the show comes on, you get a little ding-dong on your phone, and you could go tune in and not miss a thing that you wish you never missed.
That's right. Couldn't have said it better, Wayne. Good job. Thanks, Wayne.
Good night, everybody. Thanks.
Take care, Wayne.
Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for calling in.
No problem at all.
Have a great night, Wayne.
Okay, bye.
Bye. We have another caller on the line. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Ron from the Hills. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I had actually some interest in this talk about the dredging. I'm supposed to get myself up to Chad Roy's place, and give dredging a shot this year, and I've seen that you kind of commented a little bit about, getting your hand in places. I just wondering if, well, I got all you guys together, if we could do maybe a little, I don't know, do's and don'ts for someone who's going to try dredging for the first time.
Don't panic, whatever you do.
Are you going to be going underwater?
Well, he's going with Chad, so
I'm not sure how deep. Yeah, it could be. It's the Wild Amanuensis, so, but I don't. Yeah, probably. I think so.
Well,
I guess he's got 3 dredges. So,
mate, the best thing you could do is listen to all of the instructions you get.
Yes,
especially the safety ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to get in trouble when you're underwater like that. It's easy to panic. You know, if you are going underwater, don't rush it. Take your time. Really take your time until you're actually comfortable, where you can just be underwater without panicking. Because if you've never been under there, you're gonna get under there and you're gonna want to not breathe because you're underwater.
Right.
even though you got air coming in, you're gonna want to hold your breath because you're underwater.
It's natural. Yeah, you're underwater.
Well, do you have any scuba diving experience at all, Ron?
I do not. No.
Okay, then what Jesse's talking about may apply.
Oh, David Villa says go pee first.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because I know the first time that I went underwater, I was down in Alabama at Lewes, and they were really patient with me. Mm-hmm. I mean, the first thing I did is I got underwater, and what I did is I'm standing there, and I just stuck my head underwater, oh, this is cool, no big deal, right?
Yep.
But the second I actually laid down on the bottom, I was just freaking out because, I mean, I wasn't freaking out, but I was having a trouble trying to breathe because I kept wanting to hold my breath. I'm underwater, and then the noise from the air is loud, coming past your ears. So that's kind of, it throws you off. So you just got to take your time, listen to what they tell you.
Get acclimated, huh?
Yeah, get yourself acclimated. Don't even, if it takes you all day to get used to being underwater and just laying there, then that's what it takes. That's something you don't want to rush, because the worst thing that you can do is get down there and panic.
Yeah. Start water you could stand up in.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think I'm planning on that. Yeah.
Definitely.
That'll definitely help you. That way, if you do freak out, you just stand up and you're out of the water.
And while you're dredging, if you're seeing gold go into your nozzle, it's very easy to get tunnel vision. It's very important to stay aware of your surroundings.
Right.
And a lot of times people will be hitting a boulder and try and get under it to hopefully there's a pocket under the boulder. If that boulder rolls on you and pinches you, you could be in big trouble quick.
Especially if you panic.
Yes. And if something happens with your air pump, your air reserve is very small. So panicking is a big issue, just like if you're surfing or surfing. I'll use surfing because if you get hammered in the green room or caught inside on big sets, it's easy to panic. Or if most people die in riptides is because they panic and they swim against the current instead of swimming out of the current.
Right.
So panic kills. Panic kills. just breathe normal, stay calm. If you're undermining big boulders or anything, be aware of it. Don't get to a point where it could fall in on you. Clear off a place where you're at and clean, dredge enough so you could roll it out of your way and go back to it. Because the last thing I want to do is head up to Mass to see Ian and want to visit Ron, and it's like, oh, he died under a Volkswagen-sized boulder up in Maine. So
I might be able to give it a run for money, though.
Well, what you're going to find, though, once you've been down there for a little while, once you've been underwater for a while, and you get to start working a nozzle, you're not going to believe how long you're going to be under there without realizing it. They had to pull me up because I wasn't ready to come up. Once I got going, once I got down there and I got used to, I had to remind myself to keep breathing for a while. Then when I quit reminding myself that I had to keep breathing, that's when I started going over to the nozzle and started working the nozzle. Before I knew it, they were pulling me up because I'd been down there for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, time
just
flies.
working away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was so awesome. You know, it's an awesome thing to do.
Yeah, and your first time dredging with the big dredge before that was on my 4-inch, right?
Right. But I wasn't underwater.
No,
I was just learning how to operate the
you
dredge.
You were lawn arming my 4-inch.
Right. Yes. It's a fun time. Just make sure just remember safety.
Right. Yeah, I guess that goes with everything, though, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, doing a lot of whitewater raft, and the biggest fear was that people would like stop paddling and freak up, panic, and then you end up in places you don't want to be,
Right.
So,
that's right.
David Villa says shallow water is your best friend. Shallow water is 3 feet, 4 feet, but when you're down at the bottom, laying there, you can panic enough that you can get yourself in trouble, even in that that little bit. Because when you panic, you're not thinking about what you're doing; you're just panicking.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think I'll definitely start shallow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if you want, don't even put on weights to begin with. Just float in your hole, just have your mask under and work it. And when you get nice and comfy, say, okay, put on the weights. But you don't want to have them anywhere way that if you drop your weights, like you have to drop your weights for any reason, that they'll catch on your harness, because then that will pull on your regulator, and you don't want your regulator being ripped out of your mouth, So
that wouldn't be good.
No.
So how about as far as when you start, when you actually get on the nozzle? Let's say, maybe you get a little comfortable with your breathing and whatnot. Just anything, you don't want to do with, getting your hands in places or I don't know.
Yeah, depending on the size of dredge you're using, 2, 3, 4-inch dredge, they're not so powerful that you will get a big rock that will smash your hand. But you start getting over that.
Be careful on the 4-inch.
4-inch will hurt.
4-inch.
Yeah,
4-inch could bust your knuckle pretty good if you get the right rock slapping up against your nozzle, and your digits are in between your nozzle, and
it'll hurt.
Yeah.
Just be aware of your fingertips on your nozzle. Use the handle. I'm sure Chad has a swivel nozzle, so use the handle on your swivel instead of like I had no handle on my nozzle, really, and I'd put a couple of fingers inside my nozzle, but I was always kept an eye on what I was working with, because I felt that pinch before and it don't tickle.
Right. Yeah, he's running 4-inch. So.
See, when I'm dredging, like even when I'm using my 2-inch gold snare, or when I was using Eds or Lose down there, what I didn't do is I didn't like ram my nozzle into the material. I laid my nozzle down and moved material to the nozzle, pulled the big rocks out of the way, and just kind of, scooted the material towards the nozzle, let it, that's how I did my holes. Because I didn't want to get a big rock jammed in with my finger in between a rock and the end of the nozzle. So for me, that worked. I was able to lay my nozzle down and just pull the big rocks out of the way, just let the material get sucked in and work it that way. It's probably a little slower than just jamming the nozzle.
Take your time.
Yeah. But I was learning, so that's
it's probably a good way to learn.
Well, I just take my time, and again, make sure, the people that are helping you, if they're good and they're really concerned about your safety, then you'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot, and you'll have fun.
I'm looking forward to going up there for sure. Yeah.
Once you go under, you'll love it, Ron. Once you get acclimated and you get your bearings, it's really cool. The fishies will be up in your armpits and they'll be feeding on grubs and stuff you liberate from the gravels. You'll see fish at the end of your dredge, at the tailing end, looking for something edible pop out. And you might even get a bigger fish coming in to eat a littler fish. That's pretty cool. It happened to me once. I just was looking back at the right time and a big old bass came in and nailed a little one. And I'm like, man, why does all the good stuff happen when I don't have my camera rolling? But it's a pretty neat experience. Next thing you'll be doing is building a 4-inch dredge.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right.
You'll be you could wind up like Kathleen. Kathleen, since the first time she's dredged, is just totally hooked. Mm-hmm. You can't get her out of the water.
Right. I mean, I'm like that anyways. You can't get me out of the water anyway. Yeah. Well, nothing too bad.
Was that me or okay? It wasn't.
No, he broke up bad.
You were breaking up really bad. It was like.
Yeah. Okay. No, but it sounds like just get acclimated with your breathing, and then, like you say, just be safe and don't undermine boulders without thinking about what you're doing. I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you can get carried away really easy. I mean, you can get carried away just you're seeing that material going up in your nozzle, and you might have seen a flake of gold go up your nozzle, and you're all excited, and you just start digging, and you don't think about it, And next thing you know, you got that big old boulder rolling down on you.
And there's something else also. Don't just dive straight to the bottom and just make a hole straight to the bedrock. Yes, you want to get to bedrock, but terrace it off like they would in a quarry or in a strip mine. You want terraces, because if you get really deep and you get steep sides on your hole, it's gonna slough in on you, and you don't want to be on the bottom when it sloughs in on you.
Okay. Yep.
Keep your, and if you are working around,
sounds like good advice. Yep.
If you are working around a big boulder or something like that, keep your hand on it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that you can feel it starting to move if it starts moving on you. You know, be aware.
All right. Yep.
You know, be aware.
Actually, I think I've seen that in a video before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not telling you anything I know. I'm just telling you things that I've seen. Just like everybody else, you know, and my experiences. So, yeah, just be safe.
I appreciate it. Sounds like good advice. So that's what I was looking for, you know. I'm glad we touched on this tonight. So.
No problem. That's what we like doing.
Well,
that's right.
Let's go for now, and keep up the good work on the show, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Take care. We'll talk to you later.
Good night.
Good night.
Yep.
What do you think, Tim?
Oh, I'm just listening to all this.
Enjoying the ride.
In the background.
It's weird. It's different. Being just sitting back and not saying nothing. I'm just enjoying it though. You guys, that was a lot of good advice. You know, definitely was. We learned in Alabama.
Hey, it's all the stuff that we learned by being on GoProspectorSpace.com.
That's right. We learned all that in Alabama. That was
we did. Yes, we did.
That's right. You know? And it stuck with us. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we forgot none of it. I mean, that Lou taught us well. Lou, Robert, Ron, all of them, they taught us really well about that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Lou has a really good video about dredging, too. How she talks about terracing off your hole and undermining boulders and stuff.
Well, you know, she made that video because we were going down there for that outing.
That's right.
She decided, because we were asking her a bunch of questions about that, so she decided to make that video, and that was a good video.
It was.
It was, you know.
Well, I wish you could still dredge down there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. I'm still kicking myself in the butt for not going down.
Good time. You'd have had a blast, Ed.
Oh, I know it. I know I would have.
Just so much he stayed longer.
Yep. Yep, I did. It was fun.
It was a great time. Man, I missed that.
Well, I still would love to go down and visit with Lou and Robert again. They were great when I met them at Nashville, when I saw you and the crew down at the Nashville Gold Show a few years ago.
That's right.
All went out to dinner that night and had some great conversation with even better company. So
that was fun.
Yeah.
We have our friend from Juneau, Alaska calling in.
Happy Ray.
Oh, you betcha, buddy. Our good friend Ray.
Hey, Ray.
How you doing?
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, sir.
Absolutely fabulous. How are you?
I couldn't believe it, seeing Mr. Tim Grimes on the Ed Marvin show.
We get some big celebrities.
You get the superstar guest on tonight.
You betcha, buddy.
Oh, man, it's getting deep in here. I need my waiters, Ray.
Oh, man.
So, Ray, hey, speaking of dredges, tell us how you're doing.
Yeah, how's the razors
doing really good. Actually, I believe the majority of the platform is done. Here tonight, I'm going to probably, tonight or tomorrow, get my old sluice box, because I'm still going to use the original 5-inch crash box from that old Keen that I started out with.
Right.
And I'm still going to use that first half of that 30-inch wide by 6-foot long sluice table. And then I'm going to measure it out to the last part, however far I need to be. I don't know if it's going to be 6 foot or 7 foot longer, and then get that bent and broke sometime this week. Oh. And then the other big thing I've still got to do is I've got to probably make motor mounts for these 11 horsepower Hondas.
Man, really nice.
Yeah, he's got a dredge yacht.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hoping to be able to have this set up so that when Dennis Dayton gets here and Caleb, what I might could be able to do is run one of the pumps up the beach so that they can be high banking with the big long tom, and then set the other one down in the water and actually be dredging at the same time.
Oh,
So now,
cool.
when you don't dredge underwater, do you?
No, hell no. I can't take the wetsuit around my neck.
Oh,
Something touches my Adam's apple, and I start gagging like crazy. I can't do it. I tried.
well, that's all
And
right.
not to mention, I ain't cutting off my beard. I don't want to cut off
Yeah,
my beard.
cut that off.
Mm-mm. Your personality.
Nobody know you.
But I did want to call in Bother Tim tonight. Two things. I'm still looking for a T-shirt that's got cigarette pocket that I can actually, a T-shirt with a cigarette pocket that I can buy.
I'm working on it.
And two, are you guys looking into the idea of someplace nice and warm this fall, so that when it gets cold up here, I can bail and come down and say hi to everybody?
Yes, we are. It will be.
Right on.
Yes, we'll be announcing that soon. We're working out the details right now.
Oh, was that a secret?
For right now, it's still a secret. And then when it's all worked out, we can announce it because we'll have it locked in, the location. So, and it will be a very spot.
Sometime in October, or when are you thinking? October or November?
Probably late September.
Late September?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a bummer.
That's what we're thinking. But
well, that'll work.
Okay.
That's right in the middle. That is right in the middle of moose hunting season, though. You know.
We'll have to wait until after moose hunting season.
But moose hunting season starts September 15th, ends October 15th. So we're good.
All right, I got you. But we'll let you know. We're working on it now. We got a couple of pieces of it ironed out, but we're working on the rest, and we're real close. So,
is there actually going to be gold there, or are we going to be hunting garnets?
No, lots of gold.
It's a gold prospecting show. I don't want to be fishing for worms.
No, you won't. Promise. Plenty of gold. That's for sure. We'll be happy. Yeah, definitely. Chunky gold. So it'll be nice. Promise.
Well, lately it's been really good shows. Their GPS been really enjoying Kathleen's deeper look sections and all that. That's been fun.
Her closer.
And
yeah.
Other than that, everything's all been going good. I'm pretty excited about my dredge, but just can't seem to get it done fast enough.
You will.
It's just taking me forever.
Well, that's because you can't work on it constantly. You got other things to do, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, and I can't draw worth a crap either. I mean, I have to actually just kind of put it there, cut it off. Okay, that looks like it fits, and then weld it. Bam.
There you go. I like it. But it'll work when it's all done. You'll get it. You always do, Ray. Yep,
and I know.
I'm sure it'll be awesome, like the last one you built. Very cool.
Oh, I have no doubt.
We're always seeing old Taz D from down there in Tasmania. I got to give a shout out to him because a lot of this outboard with the sluice going underneath it is from all the videos I've been seeing of those big New Zealand dredges.
Oh, really?
That are running the rivers.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of that. I'm just doing a mini version of one of them.
Right. That'll be neat. And that you said you're hoping to get Dennis and Caleb on?
Yeah, it should be more than enough flotation for all three of us to actually be on there this time.
Well, I thought you were going to use them as their floats.
No, I wouldn't be that mean.
Make sure you get some floaties for Dennis, though. Somebody's got to wear them.
Looking at that last picture, I don't think his belly's going to let him sink very far.
No.
Oh, me neither, buddy.
Whatever you do, don't let them get in a pink Speedo or nothing like that.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I have been following some of the other local miners that are actually out there right now and really been dredging it hard. And the beach ain't paying out near as good as it was 4 years ago. But at the same time, we're still going to find some gold, and it's still going to be fun.
Right. Yeah, you guys will have a blast. With them two, you'll have a great time, Caleb. Ray, it's going to be too much fun, buddy.
And I think if I can actually get two systems running, I mean, that should be, I'm thinking we'll probably have at least 7 gram days.
Oh, nice.
And we'll be able to easily dredge for at least 6 days, I believe.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
So it should be a pretty decent little outing.
Oh, yeah, it will be. Like you said, even if you didn't get no gold, it's just going to be fun hanging out, you know?
That's right. Oh, yeah.
That's the key.
And I got a backup plan, too, because there's always a chance it's going to be raining like a double-cutted cow piston on a flat rock. So we may end up having to go upstream and just use a stream sluice.
Oh, okay.
Or the high banker. I can do either one. I can either take either one of them out there. I got a little 4-wheeler I can get, or a 3-wheeler I can get up the creek.
Mm-hmm.
So, because if it's blowing hard southeast, we ain't gonna be able to take it out there. You know,
Right. That's good. At least you have a backup plan.
Right.
I got a backup plan. We'll go up the creek. I'm gonna go up the creek without a paddle.
Oh man. Make sure
I'm going to take Dennis with me. I'm screwed.
Yeah, you said it, not us,
all right, guys.
Tim?
Well, I just wanted to give a call in and say thanks to Dano and El Schwenko. Ed, you do a great job. I don't always get to catch your show, but been fun one, and good to see Tim on here.
Thanks, buddy.
And all the guys out there. Sure.
Yeah. Have you talked to your buddy lately, the guy's doing the Juneau history, dude?
Well, he's on Facebook every single day.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a couple of his posts. Are they getting picked up again? Do you know?
So far, no.
Oh, bummer.
So far, no. Yep, so far, no. I figured that was exactly what was going to end up happening because the same thing happened to that Ariel Tweedle girl.
Right.
That's right.
Yep.
They gave her that one show, and that's all she got.
Ah,
that sucks.
You know, and then they dropped that Devil's Canyon thing too. Mm-hmm. You know, with Sluice Goose.
Right.
I think the whole Alaska TV show thing is going out of favor. It's not as full par now as what it was.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
So I think a lot of these networks are dropping them.
Yeah. Well, they don't realize we want more.
Yeah, but I also heard that those companies are going around trying to find small scale miners down here too, looking for a show.
We can show them the tribulations of Ohio.
Mm-hmm. I think what they're all finding out is it's just too damn expensive to fly around Alaska, so they'd rather find claims that are down south in lower 48. That way it don't cost as much money.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Because the logistics of flying all over Alaska is just too damn much money.
All right.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, God, yeah. That would be expensive. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm sure some of them get thinking they're like superstar and then demand too much, and then they go, no more. Goodbye.
Right.
Well, they didn't pay me a dime. The rat bastards didn't even pay for gas.
Oh, man, that's just wrong.
They didn't even give me gas money. They didn't buy me a beer or nothing, badges.
But, wait, from the video you got from them, you won, what, an ounce of gold?
No, that was with Doc.
That was with Doc.
Right.
That was with Doc.
But
that wasn't with the TV crew.
No, but it was the video they made, right?
No, it's a video. I had a local photographer here in Juneau.
Oh, okay.
Charged him $2,000.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much.
Just kidding.
Pretty much. Hey, on a cool note though, that same photographer, I mean, he lives in this town and everything. That same photographer right now, today, he's actually got picked up and he's in the Galapagos Islands doing a video for National Geographic.
Wow. Cool. That's awesome.
The same camera guy that did my video is actually in the Galapagos Islands right now.
That is cool.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's neat.
You've been filmed by the best.
Yeah, you got a good connection.
Well, yeah, he's actually been to Antarctica too, so the guy is pretty sharp.
Mm-hmm. He proved
that. Yeah, he is pretty sharp.
He did a really good job on your video. I mean,
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, that was professional.
Sure was.
No one had a chance.
No.
No one had a chance.
I dang sure don't do that good at video quality videos on YouTube. You've seen them. It's like,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we can tell you didn't do that.
I'm not smoking the cigarettes and scratching my butt.
True.
Listening to AC/DC or Stray Cats or something stupid.
That video was a shoe-in. That was,
yeah.
Nobody
even tried.
Well, I wanted to see if anybody else wanted to step up the games. Like, okay, hey, anybody want to challenge?
They all watched that and said, nah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scrap my little video. Nope.
Delete this one.
Yeah. I feel like embarrassing to post a video up against that.
Oh, no kidding. But that was really an awesome video.
It was.
It was really
Well,
cool.
I really can't actually put my dredge on the dress up your dredge thing because I haven't really dressed it up. All I did is make it uglier and bigger.
Maybe that'll be the next contest. Make your dredge uglier.
Yeah,
and then maybe
the next contest is who can actually take and make their dredge go fastest downriver.
Dredge racing.
Go put an airboat motor on the back.
Boy, ugly dredge. I might, if I still had Franken dredge, I could have been a close runner-up, maybe.
Yeah.
Somebody put a 150 Merc on the back of a dredge going up river. Whoa!
Oh my God, that's crazy, Ray. Like to see it though.
Yeah, so would I. Because I ain't gonna do it. All right, guys. Well, God bless y'all, and have a good night.
You too, Ray.
You too, Ray. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Can't wait to see you this summer or fall.
It's always great hearing from Ray.
Now, back to T-shirts. Do you have any long sleeve Prospector Space shirts available?
I have no shirts at all available.
Well, you need to work on that because I have holes all over mine. Elbow, sleeves are falling apart.
Quit wearing it to work.
I've been working on it, and the prices are just crazy anymore. I'm like, I can't do that kind of prices. That's nuts. I'm like, we got to come up with something better deal, something, because that ain't gonna work, And it's like, I don't know why it's so hard to get shirts made at a reasonable price.
Right, I can understand that.
Right. I'm you've gotten shirts and. Hats are the same way. It's just, man, it's expensive, and it's unless you can buy 500 of them at a time, and then it's
right.
But,
or you do them yourself with iron on.
Right. Then it's not. You really want the quality.
Right.
So you want to get them either silk screened or at least professionally done with the transfer type thingy. But
well, I don't know. The ones that Shad did.
Yeah, but he had the shirt press. That's
right.
Different than an iron. I mean, that's fine like that. Right. With them, that's cool. But
well, even those aren't that expensive anymore.
No, but it's cheaper. All that stuff is cheaper. The more you buy, the cheaper it is.
Right.
When you try to buy 10 or 20, they just want to run you over to Kohl's. And it's like, good God.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard for people like us because we don't have that kind of money to invest. And then they sit there and if you don't sell them, then what? It's like, gosh. Yeah.
Well, that's sitting on them. Now, you could do something like I do where you shut that door, Adam.
I'm trying to clean my gold.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right.
I wanted to tell Tim real quick. Do what I'm doing with my T-shirts as an e-commerce company. Look up the guy Tom Pfizer on Instagram. He's the one setting me up with it. He's the one that did the shirts for the guys, the Kelly brothers on the Discovery Channel.
Okay.
It's an e-commerce company. You don't have to stock anything. All you have to do is tell the people that you have them.
Right.
And they go to the website and click on your stuff, and then you get 5 items for free. You can have T-shirt, tank tops, hats, all types of stuff. You get 5 items with any kind of labeling on them.
Oh, wow.
You set up a bank account for Gold Prospector Space Radio.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have like $25 in it to start it.
Okay.
And then when people order the shirt, the money goes, like, say the shirt is $25.
Right.
The printing company and the ad company get 13. You get the remainder back of it. So you don't have to stock anything or print anything. You don't have to get anything made, though. It's so much easier.
Yeah, that is easier.
Like direct ship to your customer?
You don't have to do anything. All you'd have to do is say, hey, I have these available, and they can go on the site and order them.
And he's on Instagram?
What's that?
I can find him on Instagram?
Yes, I can. I'll give Ed or Jesse the guy's contact for you. He's the one that is setting it all up for me, but it's an e-commerce company that's online. I know that.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Okay.
Thanks, bro. That'll work.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
We'll pass it on.
Pretty
Yeah,
good
we'll
work.
pass it on.
That's how the Kelly brothers are doing their stuff from Bering Sea Gold. They're using the same people, so.
Well, I'll look into it too because right now I use Spreadshirt.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I set up a store in there. I don't have a limit to what I can make. I can make as many as I want. But the link's in the description below. But yeah, if you just go to Spreadshirt.com, you can open up a shop. You can order them yourself. You can offer them to your audience, your subscribers, your patrons, whatever. And then you get a little bit, and then you can open it up for also other people to use your designs too, and you can make a commission off of that also. But I'm always looking for the best quality at the best price.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested in that too, Adam. I like the sound of that little picker in your pan, buddy.
Yeah, he just showed it.
Picker,
Yeah,
that's a nugget in Ohio.
I saw it.
This is that, and then I got this snuffer bottle of black sand and gold, and then I got 2 gallons of concentrate still in the back. This is just the stuff I was picking out. 2 of these pieces have quartz on them too.
Nice.
Specimens.
Specimens.
This one kind of looks like Massachusetts a little bit.
I'm sure everything looks like Massachusetts to you right now.
Doesn't it?
I have a nugget I found in Washington that looks like Ohio.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Like, they know I'm going home. They're like, "You sure you want to go back to that looking state? Are you sure?"
Well, you got to do what's best for you and your family, Adam.
Yeah, well, like I think I got it all figured out now. I'm actually gonna take the police exam to be a California sheriff.
And I saw you talking about that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a cop anyway. I don't really seem like the type, but I like helping people, and I think, I mean, everybody knows I got no problem driving around and drinking coffee. I've been doing that for months now, so it's kind of a good job. It's a good paying job too, and the thing is, I can go home and get all set up, get all the stuff done, and already have the job when I get here, and not be doing what I'm doing. But I'll go home. I'm planning on being out of there by hopefully before it snows again, because I don't want to deal with the snow. That was part of the problem.
Now make sure you able to either swing a little down to me or up a little to me and get some rest here, buddy.
No, I plan on stopping in Ohio for sure, because I'm gonna go 80 back across the country. So I'm gonna go through. I want to stop at a few spots in Nevada, and
Right.
I think I go through Utah. There's a jade spot that I want to check out and try to find some jade. I want to do a couple different things. So I'm not gonna do it like I did when I came here. I'm not going 80 miles per hour nonstop for days.
Yeah,
I didn't have much fun. Everybody knows I didn't have much fun doing it. I missed a lot of cool things. Plus, I think that was like my immune system was down, and that's part of the reason why I got so sick when I got to Arizona, because I mean, I guess that happens. I went through a couple different time zones, and
the weather changes.
the weather changes. It's too
You
much.
hit Arizona during peak pollen time.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
My Chucky Jordy says, sorry, Adam, Petey doesn't want to be a police dog. He's a
Are
gold-paying
you
dog.
kidding me? He's a goal-getter. No, we're both goal-getters. That doesn't mean that we're going to stop getting gold. If anything, I'm going to be like parking the car and doing some radar and heading down the creek and listening to the...
Put the radar gun on Petey, have him stand there.
Yeah. Yeah, just bark when they're speeding, buddy, all right? No, I mean, like I said, it's a good paying job too. That's the thing. Like it would be better off. I mean, either way, I'm going to be working. I'm not going to come here. The only way I'm going to get what I want in California is if I do something like that, because ultimately where I am right now, I want to buy acreage up here that no one can tell me what I can't do. There will be, I mean, there's literally a property right down the street from me, and it has probably a good 10 acres of one of the Ubas that runs along it. It's for sale. Something like that is what I want. I want to be able to, that's how the people in California that are legally gold mining are doing it. They're doing it on their property where no one can tell them they really can't. You know, if you're not digging in the actual river, if you're digging off in your yard, you know, you're digging a platform for a shed, but you just keep on moving it. That's what you say. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I'm never going to get that coming out here and doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I am getting gold, but it's not, you can't make a living off of going out and panning or running a sluice box. I mean, there's just no possible way of doing it. So I'd ultimately plan to get a job here anyway. And why not get a good paying job? I'm not going to go anywhere doing concrete.
Excuse me.
But all right, guys, I just
the
wanted
concrete
to,
work isn't happening there?
What?
The concrete work isn't happening there?
No, it's happening. It's just I can't. When you go to apply for a job and then they ask you for your address, and you tell them you don't have one, but in Boston, and they say, well, what do you mean? And you say, well, I'm living in a camper van. Some people admired it, and they were like, okay, you drove out here to work and you're willing to do that to move yourself and blah, blah, blah. They got that. But then at the end, I got to say, hey, can I take my dog to work with me all day? They're not going to know who the hell is going to say yes to that. I mean, and I can't leave him in the van. He'll be dead when I get back. So, I mean, if I didn't have the dog 100%, I would already have a job by now. I would probably have an apartment. It just, that's the way the cards played. If I had the right funds when I came here, I could have got an apartment right off the bat when I knew I wanted to be in NorCal, and I could have got the dog a place to stay, but it just didn't work out. I mean, I tried. I mean, I've tried everything in the book. You know, I mean, I'm living everybody's dream and my own dream, but it's like a bad dream in some ways. You know,
Oh,
The
yeah,
only
I've been
good,
there.
the only good thing that's happened is my YouTube channel and me finding gold. Other than that, everything has been a complete and utter disaster. So I mean, it was a hard thing, and I got through what I got through, and you know, I was bummed out. You guys know I was bummed out about it. You know, it was hard. It was hard for me to give up. My wife knew like a month ago. She's smarter than me. She did the math a month ago. I waited until the last minute to do the math, and just the math doesn't work. The only way I could possibly make the money to get them here by July would be to do something highly illegal, and I'm not doing that. So
it's not worth it.
I gotta go home. It's gonna cost me a lot of money to even get home. You know, it's not cheap driving across the country. I mean, so
I hear you're going to meet somebody, Prospector Josh?
Prospector Josh, yeah. We're going to go out to, I think he's up on the North Yuba. We're going to go out on North Yuba. I think Chris Wands is going, maybe some other guys. My birthday's Friday, so it's going to be kind of like a birthday weekend dig. But then I'm having a birthday so everybody on my YouTube channel doesn't freak out, because I'm trying to do like a get-together with any of my viewers that are in California. I want to have a weekend. I think we're going to go up to the South Fork of the Feather River. Amber has a few claims up there. I'm trying to get a hold of Shannon too. If you guys can get a hold of him, I can't, because I used to contact him through Facebook and I don't have his number anymore. But I want to see if I can. I have my Amber membership. Sorry, there's a Harley going by. I want to give my Amber membership to somebody. I want to give it to a veteran, you know, a veteran that can't afford it. And I don't know if you're allowed to give your membership away to somebody. But I'd like to get in touch with Shannon.
No, I don't know that answer, right.
With it being a veteran, I think it would be something that might be able to slide if you're not allowed to. I mean, they're not going to be able to claim the tax thing or whatever it is on it. But I mean, I would like to give it to somebody because I'm going home and I'm not going to be back here in time to use the rest of the time I have on it. And I know there's probably a veteran out there that would love to go and can't afford the $200 for the year. So I'm going to try to set that up for not this coming weekend, 3 weekends from now is probably going to be my last weekend here. And I'm going to try to get that set up for that weekend, and hopefully can get a couple of veterans out to dig, and I can leave one of them the membership. So if somebody can get in touch with Shannon in some way on Facebook, or I tried the AMRA.
You've emailed the AMRA?
Yeah, but my email, since I got hacked like 7 times coming across the country, I don't get my emails anymore. Like, so I mean, same with my YouTube, my AdSense stuff is supposed to be turning on, and I won't get the confirmation. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that either.
See what I can find out.
Yeah, if you guys could do that, that'd be great. Because I mean, I'd love to give it to somebody that can use it here. Because I mean, I paid for it, and I haven't really been on too many AMRA claims, and I wish that I did, and I would like to see it not go to waste, and it'd be nice to give it to a veteran.
I know that I have Shannon on my list. I'm sure Jesse does too. We could pass on your phone number to him.
He don't respond to me. So
gotta email.
But
I was supposed to go back down to the AMRA shop because I went to help them build that big warehouse. And Shannon said he'd give me some AMRA swag, you know, shirts and sweatshirt and stuff like that. And I was supposed to go back down there and get it. And I have a Micron sluice down there too from, I don't know, their name's Mike and Ron, but it's called the Micron sluice. I got to pick that up too, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there. So if I could do it up here before I go, because I would rather not travel that far down south, it'd be great. I mean, if I have to mail it to somebody or leave it with somebody that is part of AMRA, that'd be cool too. So if you guys could do that, that'd be awesome, because I don't have too much time and I'll probably forget before I leave. So, but all right. I got a guy, I'm taking a guy out for a guided tour tomorrow morning, and he's supposed to be here soon. So I was just cleaning my gold up. I got to get over to the campsite and really get everything ready for him. I got the grill and all that stuff ready, but I got to get the little tent thing set up because it's supposed to rain tonight. So.
All right.
Well,
I just wanted to touch in, let you guys know about that T-shirt thing, and give you a little heads up and say thanks for doing your shows. You guys are awesome.
Thank
and
you.
hello,
Thanks,
David.
Adam.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello, in the middle of Tahoe for us.
Thanks, buddy.
All right,
Good
guys.
luck tomorrow. Have a good time, buddy.
Yep.
Take care, buddy.
And happy early birthday if I don't talk to you till then.
Yep. Enjoy
Thanks.
it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
What, Tim?
What?
You're the host of a really big show, and we catch you off guard that much.
Well, I was telling Adam happy birthday too, and then I didn't know if that's what I was just lost. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
it.
Take care.
You're
buddy.
welcome, Adam.
All right, guys. Take it
See
easy.
you later, Adam.
See you, buddy.
Thanks.
Oh,
I like to pick on Tim.
that's you.
we don't have the chance often. But hey, let me take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Just getting ready to say that.
You know which one to put on, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got it all queued up, ready to go. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Shad did a real good job on that.
Yes, he did. Shad is the man when it comes to that stuff. He takes care of us. With that.
And he also uses a real top-notch program, too.
Yeah.
I wish I could afford the
Me
stuff he
too.
uses.
Me too. I would love to have that in my little arsenal. But hey, guys, I want to thank you guys for having me tonight. I appreciate it.
It's our pleasure, Tim.
I hate to run, but I got to get some rest, get ready for work tomorrow. But I want to once again tell Jesse and Ruby happy anniversary. And
Thank you, Tim.
Dano, Ed, Jess,
Tim
thank
said
you.
happy anniversary, Ruby.
Can't wait to see you on the creek again, buddy. I ain't seen you out there in a while.
Soon. I haven't been out yet this year. I was even thinking about maybe going to the Swank this weekend, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. I don't know if something else she's got planned, or God only knows. I
I
don't
don't know. How dirty is your car?
I know we'll see you at the Faucet, buddy.
I gotta wash the car, Jess.
Oh.
Yeah, but thanks, guys, for having me. I want to thank all your listeners too for being here as well, and it was fun hanging out with you guys. I enjoyed it, and
It was fun having you.
you guys
Definitely, Tim.
keep
We're
up.
gonna have to come over and hang out on your show one of these nights.
Yeah, get you over here again. You guys can come and hang out with us.
Well, whenever you invite us, buddy.
I appreciate it, man. But thanks again, guys, for having me. You guys have a great night, and
You too.
keep up the good work, man. You guys
Take care, Tim.
all right, guys. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
You too.
Night.
Good
Bye, y'all.
night.
Bye.
Mr. Tim Grimes of Prospectors Radio and the creator of GoldProspectorsSpace.com. If you're not yet a member, head over there. It's great community, huh, guys?
Yep, I think it's one of the best websites for gold prospecting and treasure hunting.
Any
Lots of
information you're looking
information.
for.
Yep. Lots of people on there willing to give you all the help you ask for. A lot of videos you can look at. They got good pay dirt sponsors. Just a top-notch website.
If you join the site, you will be welcomed by many people directly.
Oh, yeah. And like David Villa says, GPS #1.
You got it.
and fun too. Yes, it is. It's a great site. And,
it is. I mean, there's a lot of forums out there where you can, throw a question and, hopefully you'll get an answer at some point. Go back.
Right.
But with GPS, man, everything's real time, live chat. Like you can ask a question in the chat room, you can pose a question in a blog, and you will get lots of answers, lots of help.
Immediately. And like Ray says, I haven't found one that is better.
Nope. Well, other than ours, of course. So we're just
we're just not a website.
Right, we're just a show. He's got a whole full-fledged website that you can find a lot of information.
Full-blown community there.
Oh, yeah, he's about there at 7,000.
We're just the dirt bags you see on the creek.
Dirt bag you see on the creek digging dirt.
That's right. And don't be afraid to come talk to us because we don't bite.
Yeah, definitely. Have a good one, MacGyver. Thanks for stopping in. Along with all of you, we're at about that time. I know Judy went to bed a little while ago. And Spike Littlejohn's still having a hard time finding his temp gun. Oh, well, one last call. Can you guess who it is?
Uh-oh, who is it?
I'll give you a hint. You don't like gators.
Don't like gators.
Well, if they ever saw Captain Hook, Captain
Hook.
Yeah,
I knew what he was pointing at.
That's how he got his hook.
I have heard so many. I was raised with that name. You know how many times I've heard so much. I knew where you was going with that.
I'll bet you hate Peter Pan as much as Hook did.
Honestly, I actually like this show. I just sometimes the name just bites me in the butt. But no, I'm sorry I missed a lot of shows tonight, guys. I was out testing a new property. This guy is also a jewelry maker, and he gave us some samples, and I sent some pictures already to Chris Dyer of the samples of the jewelry he makes, and I did a test on this creek today. 4 shovelfuls. That's all I did. 3 pans. I only got about 1.5 feet in, and 30 colors, quick and easy.
Wow.
So I'm taking the dredge down as soon as I get this mudding job done here in the next day, 2 days tops. I'm putting the dredge in the water. So.
Yeah, and we're gonna be visiting you here pretty soon ourselves.
Yep.
Yes, and I was gonna make a shout out on that if y'all don't care.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, on the weekend of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June is gonna be an outing, and I am putting in a special guest of Flash in Your Pan with Ed, Dano, and Jesse as special guests there. And then there's the Father's Day outing, which will be 2 weeks later, because on the 8th, of course, I'm heading over to Ohio for Gold Rush Days. So, but I got Father's Day weekend outing going. Got the weekend, you guys, there's an outing going. Prices should be posted already, I think, and everything. So I hope everybody gives me a shout out. Wants to come over and hang out with all of us. But I've tried so hard to get back. Man, when someone calls me with a new property, come hell or high water, I just make sure I go check it out. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I tell you what, I forgot my classifier. I forgot my bucket. So I did this all with a bucket and a pan. A shovel and a pan. That's it. 4 shovels, and I found 30 colors. I was happy. So, yeah, I don't think you can beat that. And the stickler about this property, and I'm going to do more testing on it, but a half mile downstream from it, back in the mid 1800s, was an actual working silver mine. So
yeah, I saw you posted that. I saw you mentioned that on here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, yeah, and the actual road is Silver Mine Road. So I mean, the kicker of the whole thing is the name of the creek, Way of Losing.
Way of Losing.
Yeah, WYA Losing Creek. Way of Losing. Or Way of Losing, however. But
hey, Spike, tell the people out there how they can contact you.
Spike or Hook?
Hook.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A little Murphy's or too much caffeine there, or not enough caffeine there, Ed. What, you know?
Oh, I've been drinking coffee since I woke up, and I'm still drinking it. So.
Well, then it's too much caffeine. You might need to lay off that a little bit, you know. But no, yeah, it's on Facebook. It's Hookmeister Prospecting Outdoors. Phone number is 1-765-561-6059. Facebook is under Jonathan Perrette, and that'll get you to my prospecting page. And man, I'm on a major interstate. You guys just give me a call, and I can get you quick and close, and several properties and a couple new properties looking like going to be good properties. So, and oh, I don't know if you just heard my wife back there in the background, but she has a thing about coffee drinkers, so she likes you, Ed.
She'll like Jesse too. He's a coffee drinker too.
Oh wow! Well, I know to make sure I bring a lot of freaking coffee in a grinder, don't I?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I did mention that.
What's
did
that?
I mention that you needed to make sure there was plenty of coffee when we get there?
Well, do you guys want ground coffee, or do you want instant, or can you survive with instant? I need to know. I got a cast iron coffee pot that hangs over the fire, so it'll be also wood smoked.
Yeah, I like coffee. I don't like instant.
Okay.
Yeah.
He likes the real stuff too, hon. So there, now she's happy. So you guys just made her day. So she's liable to be out there too. But
I should hope so.
Well, it's kind of hard to say. I also got a graduation that weekend, which you guys are done aware of. So I will be disappearing for a couple hours. But I'm sure we'll have plenty of activities, lots of gold. I did a Mother's Day thing with my wife out there at Little Piece of Paradise. I haven't posted all the pics yet. They will be, because I've been busy working nonstop and then getting called to go check out these new properties. So you guys will see that stuff coming up soon too. Cool. But I'm sorry I missed the show. Mama was trying to let me know what everybody was talking about as she got signal and stuff while I was driving, because it's only about a half hour. This new property is only about a half hour away from my house. So from 74 here in Greensburg, so it's not too bad of a drive from Greensburg, and it's easy access, drivable, even in a two-wheel drive truck all the way down to the edge of the water.
Nice.
So I'm hoping it all turns out really good, and there will be pictures posted as long as the rain bypasses us and stuff, and I can put a dredge in the water this weekend. You guys will see actual pictures of the layout of the land and of the gold that I find, because I only, like I said, I didn't go no bigger than a 5-gallon bucket into this, and I found 30 colors. So I mean, and just in 4 pans, 4 shovels, I think, tops what I did. And it was starting to get dark and kids were there. So I jumped out and looked promising. So I didn't have a good camera with me either, so I'm not going to post the picture I took. I took it with my phone. It wasn't real clear. I sent a picture of it to Chris Dyer. He said it was blurry, but he could tell the color in it. But I didn't have my good camera with me. It was just a spur of the moment thing. So, but from what I heard, great show, and I hope Ant-Man or Adam, I hope he gets things going good, and if he's still listening, if he comes through Indiana, I'm not too far south because I know he's wanting to head through Utah and stuff, so he'll be running like 80 and all that, but he gets in this area, all he has to do is give me a shout out, and I see what I can do to help him out to get him the rest of the way home. So
very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, and thank you guys.
Can't wait to get over there.
I
can't wait to see you, and my wife's ready to meet you guys and everything. It's and we're also working on something. I told Ed about this a while back, so everybody out there listening, we know Ed's twin. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. It's Ed's twin, and I actually showed him a picture of my buddy. I showed him Ed's picture, and he was almost astounded by it. He's like, "Well, I got to meet this dude. He looks too much like me." So
I thought
hopefully
God
he'll
broke
make
the
us.
mold when he made me.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you guys will just be blown away. I mean, you guys, your names and everything are totally different. You guys, but if someone has a twin out there, you got one. I'm telling you, buddy.
Well, look
But
forward
he's going
to
to try to
meeting.
swing out because he was blown away. He was like, "Holy crap!" He said, "That looked like me 10 years ago." So he actually thinks you look younger than him, but you guys are actually about the same age. So
How old is he?
Well, he's 51.
He's a few years younger.
Well, not much. I mean, you guys are
6
right there at
years.
that. Yeah, but still, I mean, I'll tell you, it's just crazy. But I hope he shows up. He's a really good guy. But he was just dumbfounded by it. He was just blown away. He was like, "Holy crap, that looks like me." Yeah, I told you. But anyway, no, we are looking at having some fun out there that weekend. So anybody ready to go? It's a full-fledged outing for that weekend. And it's also a full-fledged outing for Father's Day weekend after that. I think the prices and everything have already been posted, pretty sure. And but any questions, anyone just call me. Dano, Ed, Jesse, you guys all pretty much know how I do things. So you just tell them the best you can or tell them to call me. So it's all
Right.
good. But thank you. Thank you for a good show. I wish I could have been here for the whole thing because when I come in, it sounded very interesting. But the fever hit me. I had to go.
We understand, buddy. We understand.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in. Say hi to the Mrs. Hookette.
I will. She's right here. They said hi, Mama. She says hi. So, yes, y'all have a good evening now. Thank you.
All right, Hook.
You too.
Talk to you
Good night,
later.
Hook.
You have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hitting that property up here coming soon.
David.
We have our Mr. Lowdown from Down Under. Good. How you doing, David?
Hey, David.
I'm really well. Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
You don't have one twin, you've got two. You've got one here in Australia as well, mate.
It's an invasion.
Wow. Watch out, world. Wow. Here we come.
Stop it, Dano.
Now not as the Iron Marvin, he's taking over the world.
Hey, I'm just ringing in.
The invasion of the
I've
Eddie
got a
Snatchers.
question.
Do what?
All right. The hypothetical question is for each and every one of you three guys individually. So draw straws and figure out who's going to answer first. The question is, if God came to you and said, he will show you where there's a creek or river that is loaded with gold on the condition that you have to give all the gold that you find away. Would you do it?
Well, I pretty much do that now.
I was gonna say I pretty much do that now. So yeah.
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 I mean, I give away way more gold than I've ever thought of selling. I find little kids that
Same
are
here.
interested. I make up a gold dirt bag and give it to them. I mean, so I guess I'd give it all.
Yeah.
away.
As long as I can
All
find
of it?
it, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'll just that's only in that river, right? I can keep stuff from the other rivers, right?
Ed's thinking too deep into it, David.
How can I say yes and we a lot of it?
This get clear. But it happened to me. It happened to me, man.
Oh yeah? Tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
No, I don't want to go. I'll sound like too much of a kook, but it's true.
You can't sound any more of a kook than you do now.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it was, David. It was.
absolutely was.
All prospectors are kooks. Ask anyone who ain't one.
It's an interesting thing because what I like about gold, and if anyone who watched all my videos before I deleted them, I used to talk about it all the time, but I stuffed up my channel by deleting all my videos. I like finding gold. I love the feeling I get from when I actually discover gold, and I love seeing it in the pan. But even more than that, I love seeing it in place where it's landed in it, you know.
Right.
And once that bit's done, I don't even care about it. Like, really, some people like that come here, they sit there and they look at their gold. They're like that little troll thing on the, he goes, my precious.
Yeah, they get all glazed eyes and.
I'm not like that. I'm like that when it comes to finding the gold. But once I've got the gold, I don't care about it. And it's just so I'm happy. I'm going to go smash this creek, and I'm going to get all the gold, and I'm going to give it away. And I was just wondering if I'm a bit mad or if other people would do the same thing.
Do it now.
It just proves you're not greedy, my friend.
That's right.
That's what it proves.
It's
exactly. My big belly.
And I know you're not. I know you're not, because right here in a bottle. Right here in a bottle, I got something you gave me, buddy.
A little lower, Dano.
Hey, I didn't get mine yet.
Nice. Oh,
Dano witnessed me weigh it all out. Yours is in a sealed vial.
That's 100% Aussie gold. 100%.
Tasmanian
Aussie gold.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's so hard to find.
And check
Hang
it
on
out.
to that. It'll be bloody.
Check it out.
It's nice stuff.
I got it in a display. You like that? Ain't that cool?
Yeah.
I won that on another show. A guy made that, and I won that. And that's where I display your gold, David.
Oh.
Cool.
Excellent. That's fantastic. All right, guys, I better let you all go.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in, David.
Yeah, thanks for calling, buddy. We missed you today.
I'm glad we were able to let you know you're not as crazy as you thought you were.
You're human, my friend. You're human.
Yeah. Pioneer Polly on here, he does the same thing. He's more about looking for it and finding it than really just, he goes from spot to spot.
Jared says you have to taste it to be sure it's from David. No.
You first, Dano.
No. I might sniff the bottle, but I definitely ain't.
I ain't sniffing no bottle either.
No, I stopped sniffing bottles a long time ago.
Yeah. I was trying to find.
What are you trying to find, Jess?
My nugget.
Your dirty bird?
My dirty bird and my...
Are you reaching for your nuggets? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm looking for them.
Bad boy, you.
They're stored here somewhere.
Your nuggets?
Yes, sir.
He don't use them anymore. He stores them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm that old.
Hey, I've got a story for you.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I did I've been talking to Pioneer Paulie on Skype, and he said, Dave, if you want good luck from the gold gods, what you got to do is instead of picking up the gold with your finger, you got to pick it up with your tongue. And so I went out the other day, and when I seen a bit of gold, I did a video on it, and I picked the gold up with my tongue. I was picking the dirt, and what I done is on the title of that video, I called it a tip from Pioneer Paulie. All my other videos, no one watches them. Because I put his name on that one, it got heaps of views. It was amazing.
That's the way it is, though. The big names bring them into you, buddy.
Yeah. Him being a celebrity and all.
Here you go, Dave.
Can you see it?
Can you see it?
Ooh, I can see it all right. What's that?
That's the dirty bird.
That's the dirty bird. See it flipping you the bird?
I can see it flipping me the bird. Who owns that?
Blasted nugget.
What was that? What
you ask?
That was actually given to me. Here, this one was given to me too. I call it. Can I put this one on, Ed?
Put it on.
Yeah, can I show it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
Yeah. That's a penis nugget.
I call that the
penis nugget.
That's the horny nugget. Yep.
That's the horny nugget. The horny nugget and the dirty bird.
Those are my
Cameron
nuggets.
Smith wanted an R-rated. He missed out on all the fun.
Those were given to me by a friend.
That's cool. That's cool. It's amazing. It's amazing how many little bits of gold have got their own little character and they all look like something different. I tell you what, it was hard to give that gold away. Oh, it was so hard. I feel good, you know.
That's good.
Well,
really good.
know this: what you gave us will be cherished.
Oh,
Never.
Nah, I'm not talking about.
Oh, I know
That's
what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but on what you gave us, it's gonna be displayed.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Just like mine already is.
That'll be the start of my Aussie pile.
Good night, David.
Take it easy, buddy.
Or good day, David. Good day, mate.
Later, David.
Gotta like that guy. I don't think anyone could not like that guy.
I hope he makes it over here someday for a visit.
Oh yeah.
So do I. You know, I go out of my way to meet up with that guy.
Oh heck yeah! We could take him to the creek and actually show him what we get, so he could laugh at us.
Yeah, no doubt, huh?
Yeah. So we've been on 2.5. About time to say goodnight.
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah.
Commercials are done. Everything's done.
Pretty much done. Check out prospectinggear.com if you need anything.
Oh, Jaron wants to know which one you're going to eat, Jesse.
I told him neither. They said I have no fun.
Yeah, no fun, Jess.
Hey, Spike, go look in the house and see if your wife took the heat gun for the hair dryer.
Oops.
That would be funny.
Good night, Chris. On that note, anything else from you two?
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yep. Until next week. I'm not going to. Well, I guess I will because I got a confirmation from him over the weekend. We'll be having Mr. Tim for Gold with us next Tuesday night. And he better not bail on us. So.
He better not. I'll stay on him about that.
Yeah, no doubt. You were there, both of you. I asked him about it. Yeah, he said you still got that day off. He said yes. So Mr. Tim for Gold will be with us next week, another Ohioan prospector, friend, and YouTuber. On that note, thank you all for joining us tonight. We are honored to have you with us each and every week. And all the new viewers, thank you very much for joining us. If you're not yet a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell so you'll be notified of anything new here at Flash in Your Pan. And on that note, may you always have a flash in your pan.
And you know what he says next.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Maybe one day, too, we'll see you on the river. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Jesse. Good night, Dana. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being you and being with us. Good night, y'all.
Night, folks.
Shed with a